coming in here 1-0 on the night, Roger, or on the season, excuse me, as that big win against Waverly Shell Rock last Thursday night. And, of course, the West Delaware champions of the Hawk Invitational last Saturday as well. So a pretty good first week for the Hawks, as a very good first week for the Hawks as they enter WAMAC Conference action here tonight.
Well, you couldn't have scripted it any better for a young team like West Delaware is. They've got only two seniors in their lineup. Everybody else is underclassmen, and there was a lot of question marks in that lineup. And Jamie, you don't open up with anybody tougher than Waverly Shell Rock for a duel, and the Hawks put together an outstanding. That was one of the most enjoyable duels that I think I've been to for quite some time. And West Delaware put together some great matches and had some great individual performances and won that duel. And then they carried that momentum right into the Bob Murphy tournament on Saturday. And I don't think anybody thought, looking at Davenport Assumption and some of the other teams that were there, I don't think anybody gave the Hawks a shot, and the coaches and us gave them a shot to win that tournament. And they put together, again, some solid rounds. We talked about 24 falls, a technical fall in the major, so 50.5 bonus points in that tournament. And anytime you're doing that, you're doing a lot of good things, and that's going to win you a lot of tournaments. And that was a great way to open up the first week of competition. And now you've got to steadily build on that. You can't rest on that. That's just the start of the season. You've got to continue to get better in each day of practice. And as the season goes, the meets will get a little bit tougher. The intensity will get a little bit tougher. And you just got to continue to build. And sometimes that's easy with a young team because they don't know any different. And sometimes that's very difficult because you never know how a young freshman's going to react when they take their knocks. They may get down in the dumps, or they may get motivated by that and continue to work harder. So we're going to see. And it's going to just be fun to watch and see how they react tonight.
Well, West Delaware comes in here, as we mentioned, 1-0 in the dual season after that win against Waverly Shell Rock last night. Again, this is WAMAC East Division competition as well. Maquoketa, this will be their first duel of the night, or of the season. For Central DeWitt, West Delaware's first opponent, they are 3-0 on the season as they wrestled in a quadrangular last Thursday night as they enter 3-0. None of those were in the WAMAC conference, so a pretty good start for this DeWitt team. Not sure, I didn't check the team standings on what place they finished last Saturday at the Hawk Invitational, the Bob Murphy Invitational. For West Delaware and head coach Jeff Voss, his 23rd season overall, as he is 357, 115, and 1 at West Delaware. As his assistant coaches are Chris Lenz, Scott Litter, Pat Phillips, Mitch Payton, Brian Klaus, and Dale Meyer, as Jason White also helping out for the Hawks as he's here tonight as well. For DeWitt Central, their head coach is Matt Onimus. His assistants are Adam Grell, Andy Cruzy, and volunteers are Don Sawyers, Greg Green, Ed Vance, and Garrett Seligman. As those, we have not had our starting lineups yet, but we'll have our starting lineups here in just a little bit. But for this first duel between the Hawks and the DeWitt Central Sabres, starting at 113 pounds in this first duel for West Delaware is Evan Woods. He'll be taking on Robert Howard. No grades for the opposing teams here tonight, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and try to get you those grades for these wrestlers as we go out throughout the night. As we should be able to get these DeWitt Central ones. At 120 pounds, it's Riley Dolan from West Delaware. He'll be taking on Cody Peniston. At 126, Stavely Mowry for the Hawks, taking on Jeff Fuller. At 132 pounds, Ryan Phillips for the Hawks, taking on Isaac Payne. At 138 pounds, it'll be Cole Engel for West Delaware. He'll be taking on Colin Courtney. At 145, Cale Meyer for the Hawks, taking on Sawyer Mercado. And at 152, it'll be Mitchell Mangold taking on Max Cousins. At 160 pounds, Jared Voss will be taking on Theo Fox. At 170 pounds, Jack Newhouse will take the man for the Hawks, taking on Logan Pitts. At 182 pounds, Jordan Brees for West Delaware will take on Mitch Machowski for DeWitt. At 195 pounds, Harrison Goebel for the Hawks will. Central DeWitt does not have a wrestler listed at 195 pounds. At 220, it'll be Ben Ridenauer for the Hawks, taking on Austin Meyer. And at heavyweight, it'll be Carson Petland for the Hawks, taking on Cam Lee. We are in the old gymnasium here tonight at Maquoketa High School. Another great atmosphere for high school wrestling as we've got a lot of that close atmosphere in a high school wrestling meet. So we'll bring you back for the start of this dual meet. West Delaware and Central DeWitt, and then the Hawks will take on Maquoketa, and we'll be on our way here tonight. So stay with us. You're listening to West Delaware Wrestling from KMCH Sports.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Baskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
In Maquoketa, Jamie Vasky, Roger Reed, along with you as we are ready for wrestling action. West Delaware and Central DeWitt to start this dual meet. And let's see, don't see yet. It appears that our varsity mat is right out in front of us, Roger, so that's we definitely enjoy seeing that as we're sitting on the stage here in this old gymnasium here at Maquoketa High School, as we're going to have a little change here starting right off the bat here for West Delaware, as it looks like it's going to be Luke Farmer taking the mat for the Hawks, the sophomore, heading to the mat here for West Delaware. As Coach Voss said, there may be a couple changes here throughout this dual meet, and there's one right off the bat here at 113 pounds, as where we're starting tonight. And it's going to be Luke Farmer for West Delaware taking on Robert Howard.
And Robert Howard, he's a tough nut there, Jamie. He's a short and stocky wrestler. Coming in here, he was seated third on Saturday and finished in third place. And he's got a body lock on Farmer. Farmer with a whizzer limped out of it. Nice job by Luke Farmer from West Delaware. Got it on a whizzer. He's in a deep whizzer, and he's going to have to bail out of the whizzer. Howard will pick up two with the front trip on the single. That was a very, very nice counter by Farmer, and he just couldn't get his weight where it needed to be. There's going to be a snap back tilt, and he's going to call him off. Got two for the takedown. Did he give him near fall points, Jamie? Yes, he gave him two near fall, and that's that call again. Your supporting points off. Farmer was completely in the white here, and the supporting points of Howard took him off the mat. So he did get too early on the near fall. Now chicken wing on the right side by Howard. Got it dug in deep, and Farmer's really going to have to work to get that right palm down. There's a tilt attempt by Howard. Nice job by Farmer. Posting with his left, got his left knee outside and kept Howard from running that wing. He still got it in deep. Farmer trying to get some hand control. Let's check the clock. 55 seconds left to go. Period one. There's a tilt attempt by Howard. He's got Farmer on his back. Farmer's going to try to bridge. And I think he's going to give up two again. Let's see. He gave up two on the near fall again. Nice job of Farmer. Luke Farmer not giving up the fall there as Howard had that chicken wing in deep. And Jamie, these couple of freshmen for DeWitt leading off at 106. Zyman and Howard are going to be a couple of guys to be reckoned with as this season progresses.
Oh, they will, and they're going to be, like you said, Zyman won the Hawk Invitational and really put a hurting on Zyman, on Trent McDonough from Central DeWitt. As far as Howard, he finished third at the Hawk and Bob Murphy Invitational. So, like you said, real tough run. Two very good wrestlers, to start the night, to start at the lower weight for DeWitt.
Well, crossbody right now by Howard on the left side. He's got it dug in deep there and sunk in. He's got the left leg sunk in, and that goes cross face to far shoulder. Farmer doing a nice job keeping his chest flat, hands out, and that's going to do it for our first period. A 6-0 lead, a takedown and two two-point near falls by the freshman Saber from Central DeWitt. Takes a 6-0 lead. It'll be his choice. Central DeWitt will be the home team on the scoreboard. And Jamie, we have no scoreboard now with track wrestling. We have no running scores for the dual meet. So I know with your stats and everything you'll keep up, you'll keep the running score for us.
Well, they should be able to put it on the bottom one.
We'll see if they do.
They do, yeah.
We'll see if that happens. There's a tap and go by Howard. Low singles. Got the leg picked up of Farmer. Back trips him. Comes up the hips. There's a 2-point takedown now by Howard. Scores 8-0. He's looking at bonus points. Cross body ride by Howard. He's got both legs in. Now a power half Nelson on the left side of Farmer. He's got a half Nelson and a deep half Nelson. That left shoulder of Luke Farmer almost dislocated, it appears, from where we're at, but he finds a way to dig the half Nelson out, showing some flexibility and some strength as the sophomore from West Delaware, as he doesn't let Howard turn him with that half Nelson. Got a cross body right in on the right side now. Working an inside wrist on the left. Takes it right back to a power half Nelson. 106 and counting. Referee gave 1,001. There's a half Nelson. Howard climbs across. He's going to pick up another 2-point near fall. It's now 10-0. as Farmer rolls out of the half Nelson by Howard. And Farmer was able to roll through and prevent giving up the Fowler more than 2 points. Again, in dual meet, you're talking about everything counts, as we found out last Thursday. You can save bonus points. You're doing a great job for the team here. 10-0 on the scoreboard, 33 seconds. Crossbody right by Howard to get on the right side, and he digs the left. Digs the left arm. He's got a guillotine. He's got Luke Farmer in a guillotine once again. Farmer showing some flexibility here and staying off his back. 16 seconds left to go. Robert Howard from Central DeWitt had the guillotine locked up, and Luke Farmer again showing some upper body strength as he fought out of the guillotine. No back points at all. Usually that's three and maybe a fall. And let's see whose choice it's going to be. It's going to be Farmer's choice to start the third. And let's see where he decides to go. And let's see. So Howard will go back up on top. So Luke Farmer getting his workout in underneath of the outstanding freshman here from DeWitt. Here comes a cross body ride again on the right side. Now half Nelson on the left side. Farmer doing a great job fighting off that cross body ride. Does a nice job keeping his legs and his knees set underneath him, and then posting his hands and shoulders so he can't be turned, keeping square. Again, showing some flexibility. There's a half Nelson by Howard on the left side. Howard trying to open up the hips of Luke Farmer. And Farmer doing a great job. I don't know how he's doing it, Jamie Basket. He's showing some great strength and flexibility here, getting out of that pitting combination.
Well, he really is, and that's kind of the situation he's got himself into. Is in this dual meet, you don't want to, right now you're giving up a major. You got to try to get something turned around here, but at least, if anything, don't get tackballed here and don't get pinned, as that's kind of the key here for Farmer, especially against a very good wrestler in Robert Howard.
59 seconds. We're going to get potentially dangerous. Stopped right there, and that left shoulder of Luke Farmer bearing the brunt of that power half Nelson and cross body ride. I'm surprised Howard hasn't turned him loose, Jamie. And we got blood time right there. I'm surprised Robert Howard has not cut Farmer loose. And a couple of takedowns by Howard. Looked like it didn't take too much effort to take Farmer down. Farmer's going to have to get busy here. Again, he's a couple of moves away from getting back into this match. 10-0. And again, like you said, Jamie, you're looking to score 2, maybe 4 points here to take this thing down to just a simple decision. That would be huge for West Delaware. This is going to be, I believe the Central DeWitt was 3rd or 4th. It was West Delaware, Davenport Assumption on Saturday, then either Decorah or Central DeWitt for 3rd and 4th out of the 10 teams that were there. So they put together a quality tournament, and they're another team with a lot of experience but a lot of youth, and that makes them fun to watch. So piece of cotton in the nose of Luke Farmer. He's going to jump back into the middle of the mat. We got a mouthpiece. He's going to plug that mouthpiece back in, and we'll get the clock set. We'll see which side Howard will ride on. Appears he'll ride the right side here. 56 seconds left to go, and a hard chop, tight waist, a hard chop by Howard. Farmer now trying to work some hand control, trying to get back up to his base. 10-0 again is our score here. First match of this duel. Farmer working some hand control, peeled the tight waist off. Howard's got a deep thigh ride now. Goes to deep thigh ride, inside wrist on the right, deep thigh ride, short sit out by Farmer. Howard drives him back down to the mat. Digging an inside wrist is Howard. Weight up on top, looking for a cross body ride. Luke Farmer with 23 seconds left, doing an outstanding job here this third period. Staying away from any points at all. Farmer now short sit. Tries to turn into Howard. Howard with the crossface from left to right, trying to get the far arm. 9 seconds left to go. Farmer wrestling a very, very nice third period here. Cradle attempt by Howard. He's got it locked up, and that's going to do it. Tough match here, Jamie, for Luke Farmer, but I'm telling you what, that was a great third period. Didn't give up any points, especially no back points. And that's going to be a decision for the Sabres to start this dual meet.
Oh, it is. And like you said, he did a great, especially the way the first two periods went there for Farmer there is, was able to fight off that last, that last period and not giving up any more points. So good effort by him as we're going to move up to weight class 120 now, and it's going to be Evan Woods for West Delaware taking the mat for the Hawks as Evan Woods will be taking on Ethan McCauley of Central DeWitt.
So Ethan McCauley, Jamie, not listed in our program.
It might.
Let's check it out. Again, just like last week, Jamie, you all of a sudden go to a dual meet and you're looking for the best matchups. So we'll see how this thing plays out. Woods moving up from 113 to 120. There's a low single shot.
This is Cody Peniston.
Okay, Cody Peniston is a freshman. He was a sixth-place finisher Saturday at the Bob Murphy tournament. So he's going to come out with a two-point takedown. He went right to the laces of Evan Woods, and Woods tried to come through the back door and scramble. Now a Turk by Peniston, another freshman for the DeWitt Sabres. He's got a Turk, and he's got the right leg of Evan Woods' Turk. He went cross-face to far shoulder. He's trying to turn that shoulder of Woods to the mattress and pick up some back points. Woods again showing some great flexibility here, keeping that left shoulder at 90 degrees. Peniston not having an easy time at all. He's got the leg Turk in, and Woods is going to go belly down and try to scissor those legs and get those legs free, and then he can build his base. 110 and counting. 110 and counting. Evan Woods doing a great job here, keeping that chest flat. Peniston still coming with a cross face. Now he's picking up. He got a 1,001 count. No back point still. Now our referee's counting back points as Peniston elevated that left leg that was Turk. Got that lift and picked up a 3-point near fall out of it. Now Evan Woods will scissor his legs and get himself back up into position. Here comes a cross body ride. So Jamie, second wrestler for DeWitt. Second cross body ride. So the Hawks are going to have to do a good job moving out and out from underneath of the legs of these Sabre wrestlers.
Well, they are, and they're just. You can hear Coach Voss in the corner just saying wrestle, and that's kind of where they're at right now. Is I'm not saying they're not giving any effort, but this is not the same Hawk team we saw last week up in Waverly, or the team we saw Saturday. So you got to get these guys going a little bit, and I think that's what Coach Voss is when he says wrestle. He wants these guys to get moving in the mat.
Well, that's exactly right. And the first period's going to come to a conclusion here. And Peniston up on top 5-0, so Evan Woods will have some work to do. And he's going to defer over to Peniston. And Peniston's going to take top, so Evan Woods has some work to do. He's down by 5. He deferred over to Peniston, and Peniston went right back on. It's going to go right back on top. So Evan Woods has got to move here and get out of the legs, because the legs are coming. Nice stand up by Woods. And here comes a cross body ride by Peniston. And let's see if Woods can work his way out of here. Woods in a banana split. He's going to give up back points. Peniston caught Woods in a banana split. Got a cross body ride in on the left and reached through and grabbed the knee. And Evan Woods tried to kick out of it, having some trouble. It becomes a hard crossface. Woods back on his back one more time. So these legs of the freshmen here from DeWitt have been giving the Hawks trouble here. Very frustrating. And you know as well as I do, you've wrestled a legger before. It's very frustrating. You think you're almost out, and they slap a leg right back in, and then you're back to start. High thigh ride now by Peniston. He's got that thigh figure forward. Comes right back with a crossface at 7-0. Evan Woods with some work to do underneath. We haven't had a Hawk wrestler score a point yet here, Jamie, so some work to do underneath and on their feet. 55 seconds and counting, period number 2. Crossbody ride on the left, and our official here is going to let him ride the legs. Hard crossface now by Peniston from left to right. He's trying to shove that right elbow of Evan Woods up and hook up the crossface, and then look for some more back points off the Turk. I'd like to see a stalemate right here. And so would our West Delaware coaches. Hard crossface now by Peniston. Now he's got Woods tilted. Woods is going to try to roll through. Might be a defensive foul almost off the edge, no back points. So Woods is going to get a restart here. 21 seconds. Again, Cody Peniston, long and lean. And again, Evan Woods, the regular 113-pounder, moving up. And Coach Voss looking for some matchups here. 18 seconds left to go. Here comes a crab ride. Here comes a cross-body ride by Peniston back in. Here comes a half Nelson. A roll through now by Woods, sitting on his backside. Let's see if he can pop himself off the backside. Nice job by Woods. He's trying to slide out, come out the back door, but he's just going to run out of time as Peniston stays behind the arms and underneath. So Woods is going to have to go neutral or on top, I believe. Woods will go up on top. So he's got some work to do. Love to see a crossface cradle right here by Evan Woods. We'll see what he's got in store here. Crab ride by Woods. Starts on the left and quickly jumps over to the right. There's a short sit by Peniston. Snapback attempt by Woods. And Peniston covers up. Inside wrist now by Woods on the right. Trying to set up a double inside. And Peniston with a 9-0 lead. There's a half Nelson by Woods. Let's see if he can get out to the side and run it. And quickly Peniston gets back up on all fours, peels the half Nelson off, and Woods back to action. Has to go back to work here, trying to set up. Let's see if he can set up that tilt on Peniston. He's got a tilt. Let's see if he can get some back points here. Referee looking close, no back points yet, as Woods has a tilt in on Peniston. Woods going to have to be very careful here, as Peniston's going to try to roll through, and Woods now readjusts himself, pops his head out, and is back up on top. He's got a tilt set up. Peniston doing a nice job keeping his chest flat. Let's see if he can roll Peniston through, pick up some near fall points. 9-0 major decision for Cody Peniston, the freshman from DeWitt Central. As Woods is behind 9-0. Peniston belly down. Woods looking for an inside wrist. Like to get a stalling call now on Peniston as he's belly down. And Woods is trying that tight waist. Now short sit by Peniston. Woods tries to snap him back. And now a hard chop by Woods. Now snap back by Woods. Sit out, turn in by Peniston. Then we're going to go off the edge of the mat with 27 seconds left. So Evan Woods has some work to do. He's got to score 3 here. Got to score 2 here. We'll take away the major decision. So Peniston set. Woods will jump on the left side. Go right back to that claw ride. Tries to step over. There's a cradle. Almost a cradle attempt by Woods. A short sit out by Peniston. Woods adjusts and back behind the hips. So Woods is going to, Woods with no back points here is going to ride out Peniston. 10 seconds left to go. Peniston, no motion underneath, sitting on that 9-point lead. Here comes a hard crossface by Woods. And that's going to do it right there. So a 9-0 major by the freshman from Central DeWitt, Cody Peniston. And the Sabres will go up 8-0 after 2 matches. So, Jamie, those crossbody rides have been frustrating, and the tilts and turns by Central DeWitt has stymied the Hawks at this point.
It really has, and the Hawks are really going to have to get going here now. As you're down 8-0, you're not a real good. Don't want to find yourself in that kind of deficit against a Maquoketa team, a very good Maquoketa team, or DeWitt team, excuse me. But now you got to battle back. You got to kind of flush those first 2 matches, and you hope, like you said, Coach Foss was yelling, wrestle, and, haven't really seen that exactly, the way he would like to tonight, and especially against you make some changes in your lineup, and so far they're not working, and that's I think what Coach Foss is trying to say when he's saying, wrestle, you got to wrestle here.
We're going to move up to weight class 126, and we've got Stavely Mowry to take the mat against, I believe it's Jeff Fuller. Fuller did not wrestle. Let's check this out. Fuller did not wrestle on Saturday, so this will be the first time that we see Fuller take the mat against Stavely Mowry. Fishman finished in 4th place. So he had a great consolation backside, did Stavely Mowry, with some big wins and wrestling some tough competition. There's a nice shot by Mowry. Let's see if he can finish it. Front headlock by Fuller. And Fuller's trying to cut the corner. Kept the corner on Mowry. Mowry doing a nice job, staying square now. Double underhook now by Fuller, and Mowry will bail out of it and will go off the edge of the mat. Back to the center we go. So when stay out of those situations where you get your elbows way up in the air, stay out of those throw situations and stay low level, attack, shoot good shots, attack and finish. Hard collar tie by Mowry with the right retie by Fuller. And Fuller now trying to hit a duck under on Mowry. Mowry will cut him loose. Hard collar tie now by Fuller. Retie now by Mowry on the left side, 57 seconds and counting. And neither wrestler has taken a real good shot. A couple of half shots that just kind of missed the mark. And Fuller now on the prowl. There's Fuller diving in on a fireman's carry. Now Mowry with a nice ankle pick, and he's going to pick up the first takedown. Nice job right there by the freshman from West Delaware. Jamie, nice collar tie with an ankle pick.
Well, I was just getting ready to say, you got to spin around him quick, but he did a great job of going to that ankle pick. And that's, you said the first takedown. That's the first takedown for the Hawks in this dual meet. So that's a great effort by Stavely Mowry to get that takedown and really make something happen out of it.
He's been on a roll, so we'll see if he can finish it. He's got a chicken wing now on the right side. Fuller, he's got it sunk in deep. He's got 10 seconds left. Let's see if he can run some points here. He's going to get out to the side and try to run this. And he's going to take a big step. 3 seconds left to go. And Fuller's going to post his left leg and keep Mowry from running that. But tell you what, nice job at the end of the period to try to take that big step and earn some points. It's going to be Fuller's choice. And let's see what he decides to do. He's going to choose down. That's a good place, as Mowry had that deep wing in, just ran out of time as he was ready to take a big step and turn Fuller to his back. There's an outside stand-up by Fuller as the whistle blows, and a nice chop and a return by Mowry. Mowry now up on top of Fuller, tight waist with the left. Now he reaches in and grabs that right arm, looking for a ball and chain, trying to set up a ball and chain off that breakdown. He's got Fuller belly down in the left center of the mat. Now trying to work a head lever, inside wrist. Mowry up on top, going from one ride to the other. Fuller belly down. Let's see if that's probably forced Mowry to get to the outside as he's riding parallel right now with a couple of double inside wrists. Trying to roll one out to a bar. Now a tight waist by Mowry with his left. Trying to set up that ball and chain. He's got it locked up. Now let's see if he can run the tilt off of it. He's got his left knee posted in the middle of Fuller's back. Fuller's going to pop his right leg out. Let's see if Mowry can. He's got a chicken wing looking right at him with the left arm. Let's see if he can reach and scoop that chicken wing. He's trying to tilt Fuller up, and Fuller's posting his left arm. He's got a ball and chain with the right. He's got Fuller all tied up in knots, but he can't quite get him elevated. He's got to lift that. Got to lift that hand and then elevate and set his hips on top, and Fuller breaks free and off the edge of the mat. Nice job by Mowry. Nice job by Mowry right there to work that ball and chain. And we just had it turned claw right now by Mowry as a tripod stand-up by Fuller. Fuller trying to work some hand control. We'll see if Mowry's got to come to his feet. Now he knocks Fuller down and tries to set up that ball and chain with the left. Doing a great job. That's a great ride by the freshman from West Delaware. Now chicken wings, trying to load up that chicken wing on the left side. Trying to dig it in deep with 18 seconds left to go. Fuller belly down. If Mowry can get it locked up, he's got it locked up, and Fuller walks that left hand forward, breaks the chicken wing. Now we want to have to go back to work with some offense on top. It's been a tough ride Stavely Mowry, Jamie, needs some riding time. He'd have some points. I tell you, he's just done a solid job right there.
Yeah, he really did, and now he's got an opportunity to try to get some points here as he's going to go down to start this third period. So, like I said, you got to get away and go back to your feet, because that's where he was so tough in that first period, getting that first takedown. He's got to get up and get back to his feet here. And great job right now by Fuller. He's trying, he's breaking the arms, he's changing pressures, not really letting Mowry come up like that. So nice little hip heist attempt there, switch by Mowry. He's got to keep that movement going.
Well, if you look, Jamie, he's still right in the middle of the mat. We got to create some motion and get out there and create some space. Right now, Fuller is where you want to be, riding your hip to hip. Come out with the tripod stand-up. He's up on all fours. Let's see if he can get to his feet. Work some hand control. Trying to set a knee slide there and get to his feet. He's going to come right to his feet. Let's see if he can get some hand control. He's got one hand cleared. Let's see if he can pop his hips. Fuller now should be warned for stalling. He's had him up in 5, 6, 7. Let's see if he gets there. Stalling right there by Fuller. Now we're trying to work some hand control. Fuller now with a lift and return.
Got to hit him again.
Now we're trying to hit him with the standing switch. Boy, that was a long time on the mat with Fuller behind Mowry. 45 seconds left to go here in the third period. The Hawks looking for their first win. They're down 8-0, courtesy of 2 major decisions by the Sabres from Central DeWitt at 113 and 120.
Got to keep that momentum going here if you're Mowry. He did a great job coming to his feet, but really got to start over again he's going to get a fresh start, and so is Fuller. So he's got to get moving right off the bat here.
Yeah, that's where you want to go, Jay. Here comes the cross body ride. Fuller slaps a leg in on the left side of Mowry. 23 seconds left to go. Mowry's got to keep his hips up. He's trying to shake Fuller off the top. If he can reach with his right and grab the head of Fuller. Fuller's got an inside wrist on Mowry. Mowry getting high. There's a stalemate. So back to action we go. There's a stalemate with the cross body ride. Cross body ride by Fuller. And as our referee gets him reset here, 10 seconds left. For Stavely Mowry, now you're going to base out, not give him up anything big. Maybe a 1-point escape to finish it. There's a 1-point escape right there, I believe. No points there at all. That's a 2-0 decision by Mowry. So he'll pick up the first 3 points for the Hawks. So a hard fought, Jamie. That was a dominating 2-0 win. You'd think more points would have been scored, but a win's a win right here in this dual meet.
Well, it is, and that's kind of get off the schneid a little bit there. Is doing a great job of that was Stavely Mowry, and just putting some points on the board. And that's really all the Hawks needed, was just to get a win, try to change this momentum. So should be a pretty good matchup here. Is Ryan Phillips for the Hawks. He'll be taking on Isaac Payne from Central DeWitt. And Isaac Payne, a pretty good wrestler.
Yeah, let's check out Isaac. Isaac Payne finished in 3rd place. He beat Stavely Mowry 6-4. So there's a nice shot, another takedown. There's a drive cradle. And I'll tell you what, Ryan Phillips is all business right here. Might have the first bonus points for the Hawks as he's got Isaac Payne on his back. And Payne is a senior for the Sabres. That's quite a shot right there. I'll tell you what, he's got him buried with that drive cradle.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Our referee's on the back side. We can't see any light at all coming through there, Jamie.
Yeah.
He's got Ryan Phillips has that drive cradle in deep. There's the fall right there. 53 seconds. The first bonus points for the Hawks in the form of a fall, as the Hawks will take the lead now 9-8 after 4 matches. So that's just what the doctor ordered, Jamie. You called it.
Yeah, and that's a big win for the Hawks, and a great effort by Ryan Phillips. Again, like you said, the first bonus points of this dual meet, and really get things going there for the Hawks. As now you kind of step up into your leaders, your juniors and your seniors, your upperclassmen. And, Ryan Fields did a great job there. Now we're going to see Cole Engel take on Colin Courtney. So hopefully Engel had a pretty good day after that tough loss had a pretty good and finished third after a tough loss in the semifinals. So did a good job coming back and getting third.
Courtney wrestled 132 on Saturday, Jamie, and he was pinned by Ryan Phillips in the opening round. And he did not place at the tournament. So you're thinking Cole Engel, the senior from West Delaware, out early with a very nice takedown, got in on that low single, and then dumped Courtney to his backside and picked up 2. And then he went right to work where he is at his best, and that's tying up tilts and turning. He's got a 2-point near fall already. He's working on a 3-point. He's working on another tilt here. He picked up another 2. He's got a ball and chain. He's got the left arm of Courtney. He's wrapped it straight between his legs, and he hit him with a tight waist tilt off that. Now he's got a chicken wing on the left. Let's see if he can keep Courtney down and run that chicken wing. He's got a wing on the left. Let's see if he can get that inside wrist. He does. Textbook wrestling here by the senior from West Delaware right now. He's going to take a big step. He's driving that chicken wing on the left side. Let's see if he can take a big step. He's running that wing right to the ear of Colin Courtney, and he's got Courtney on his back. Let's see if he can pick up a fall here. 39 seconds left. He's got to adjust his chest back, Jamie, as he's got his stomach on the chest of Courtney. You got to go chest to chest right there. And that's what Coach Boss is saying. Hey, get your chest back. And as he did, Courtney rolled through, left that pressure up. There's a 3-point near fall. It's now quickly 9-0 with 20 seconds left to go. And now Engel working on a double chicken wing. He's got a double chicken wing locked up. Elbow to elbow. Got his left arm. Now he gets that right arm in better position. He's going to sit with that double chicken wing. Colin Courtney in a world of hurt here. As he's got Courtney tilted up, I'll tell you what, with 1 second left to go, that is very, very painful right there, James.
It is, but a great job there by Cole. After the single wing that he picked up and picked up a 3-point near fall, goes right back, locks up a double chicken wing, and turns him and picks up 3 more. So a great first period by Cole Engel. And it's hard to believe it was just the first period, but he was able to rack up 12 points in that first period. So great job there by Cole Engel.
And now it's going to be Courtney's choice. He's going to defer over to Engel, and Engel will choose down. And I'll tell you what, Courtney is not a very big 138-pounder at all. There's a standing switch attempt, and Courtney's going to run through it, but that's going to be a 1-point escape for Engel. A takedown here, he's got to do something feet to back, Jamie, to get the fall, or the next takedown. If Engel gets a takedown here, it's going to be a technical fall. But regardless, it's going to be some bonus points for the Hawks, some much-needed bonus points. Colin Courtney is still on the move forward here. Engel with the tap and go. There's a standing front headlock by Engel. He's going to try to set up that cross. He's trying to set up that drive cradle off the front headlock. He's got it locked up, and he's taking Courtney to his back. Could be a fall right there. There's the fall. There, that's just what you talked about there, Jamie. Nice job in 2:42. 2:42. Cole Engel will pick up the fall. And that's just what you had to do right there. You took that front headlock and went to the opposite knee and locked it up. And you got the takedown, but you also were taking your opponent to the back. And once you tightened that up, there was nowhere that Colin Courtney could go.
Well, that's just it. And he did what a senior should do, and that's a great job there by Cole Engel as he puts the Hawks up now 15-8 after 5 matches. And great effort by him to not just settle for the tech fall. He went for the fall. So a great job by Cole Engel as we move up to 145 pounds now, as it's going to be Cale Meyer for the Hawks, as Meyer will be taking on Sawyer Mercado.
And Sawyer Mercado wrestled on Saturday, and Mercado was 6th place here, Jamie. He was
at Bob Murphy.
At Bob Murphy on Saturday. He was pinned by McCracken from Davenport Assumption in that.
Well, they're going to have an issue with the track wrestling right now, so let's take a quick break, come back with Cale Meyer taking on Sawyer Mercado. So we'll be right back with that, with more wrestling action, as we're going to go 2 mats here, as there's only one more mat left in the JV. So we'll take a break, come back. You're listening to West Delaware Wrestling right here on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Your number one Hawk fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Parrott Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and farm to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. For more information, visit me, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester today.
Back into DeWitt, or Maquoketa. Hawks lead DeWitt Central 15-8. We're at 145 pounds. Cale Meyer taking on Sawyer Mercado from DeWitt.
And right there, Jamie, is how you take down somebody that's long and lean. Cale Meyer short, stocky at 145. Mercado long and lean. A step to the left and a low single, a sweep single by Cale Meyer. And I'll tell you what, he set Mercado right down on his backside and picked up a quick 2 points there. Now he's working on that ball and chain. He's got the left arm of Mercado tight between his legs. Let's see if he can turn this into a tilt. Some back points. So what, the Sabres are tough with the legs. The Hawks are tough with the ball and chain and the tilt. And they've both teams have made that work effectively for them. It's just kind of a team trademark there. Meyer's going to tilt Mercado. And let's see if he can turn that into some back points. He doesn't, as Mercado off the edge, and Meyer no supporting points in. So we'll get a restart back to the middle of the match. Sawyer Mercado is a junior for the Sabres. Cale Meyer, freshman for the West Delaware Hawks, and not wrestling like a freshman right now. Nice leg jerk by Meyer. Got Mercado in trouble. Let's see if he can go that crossface from right to left. He's going to shove that left elbow. He's got that Turk in. Now Mercado's going to go to his back. Meyer's got Mercado going to his back. Let's see if he can take him with a hard crossface and readjust. He's got Mercado on his back. He's going to reach back and grab the right heel of Mercado, go chest to chest, and that's going to do it. It's going to be a 3-point near fall, 2-point near fall. Boy, oh boy.
Great job there by Cale Meyer, just coming out and getting that takedown right off the bat and then working that and picking up near fall right at the end of the period once again. So great job there by Cale.
So it's going to be Meyer's choice. Got the red leg band on. The Hawks are visitors here. And he will defer over to Sawyer Mercado. And Mercado looks over to the coaching staff there, and they all say point down. So Cale Meyer will go to work here on top against spiral ride. Spiral ride with the left, crab ride with the a claw ride with the right. The claw ride is under the arm and the cross and under the other shoulder. Meyer now going to work. He's got an inside wrist on the left. Inside wrist on the left. Deep thigh ride with the right. Hard cross face now. He puts a cross body ride in. Now Cale Meyer working a little bit of a cross body ride. He's going to go cross face to far shoulder from right to left and see if he can turn Mercado to his back. Mercado goes belly down. Meyer's still working on top, working a hard cross face, digs it in deep. Now he's going to set up a cross face cradle. Great series of moves here. Let's see if he can tie that thing up. He's got Mercado on his back in a cross face cradle. There's the fall. There's the fall at 250. Cale Meyer, a cross face cradle, will get the fall for the Hawks. That's 3 in a row, Jamie. And you know what happens when that pin thing starts? It's just like a big snowball. It keeps rolling.
Absolutely. As now you see the Hawks have another opportunity here. Is Mitchell Mangle's going to take the map for the Hawks and at 152 pounds. So And I think we're ready to go double varsity here as I see Tristan Volker warming up for the Hawks to go out at 100.
Delaware.
Oh, I guess they have another match yet. So, but we are going to have Mitchell Mangold take the mat for the Hawks here. See if we can get his opponent here, as DeWitt has yet to send out a wrestler. As they show in the program, it should be Max Cousins.
How many years has the Cousins been in the Sabres lineup, Jamie?
Seems like forever, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what. They've got him there.
And a Mason, now Max. Yep, now
we're moving on to varsity at both mats.
So we are going to have varsity at both mats now as Mitchell Mangold on the mat against Max Cousins.
There's a nice slide by Mangold. Let's see if we can get him up in the air and take him to the mat for some points. Front trip. There's Mangold's going to pick up 2. Referee awarded the 2 right there. Mangold goes right to work with that ball and chain. He attacks the right arm of Cousins, and he's got a trap between his legs. He's got to tie it up. Let's see what he decides to do with it, and off the mat they go. So we'll get a restart at 1:52. Max Cousins picked up a 3rd-place finish. On Saturday, Mangold was your champion. They did not meet. Mangold on the top of the bracket, Cousins on the bottom of the bracket. Cousins seated 3rd. So there's a nice lift and return by Mangold. He's got Cousins on his back. Could be a fall. There it is, 53 seconds. That's an all-strength and hips move there by Mitchell Mangold. As Cousins came to his feet, Mangold trapped that arm and lifted Cousins, and on the return, pulled that right arm through and just dropped his chest on top. Winner by a fall in 53 seconds, Mitchell Mangold. So that's 4 in a row for the Hawks. They're now up 27-8. So, Jamie, after that slow start, the Hawks have caught fire here.
Oh, they certainly have. They certainly have. As Tristan Volker is up over on mat, which was the JV mat. He's now the varsity mat on both mats. This is Theodore Fox, the opponent for Tristan Volker. And out here in front of us, Jack Newhouse will take the mat for the Hawks.
Theodore Fox is a sophomore, and he finished in 5th place. And he finished in 5th place at the tournament on Saturday. So
Jack Newhouse's opponent is Logan Pitt.
Logan Pitt.
So we've got Fox and Volker. Fox is in on a high crotch attempt. Now he switches off to a double on Volker. Volker trying to latch himself around the legs of Fox, and now Fox is going to come out on top with a 2-point takedown. So first takedown for DeWitt since the second match of this dual meet, as Theodore Fox takes a 2-0 lead on Tristan Volker here with 54 seconds left to go in this first period. As riding on the left side is Theodore Fox. He's got a chicken wing locked up on the left side of Volker, trying to take a big step. Now he's going to grab the right wrist of Volker. Volker doing a good job of basing out, turning the other way, and trying to avoid getting turned to his back here. Now another big step by Fox. Doesn't have it locked up very tight. He doesn't have it up in that elbow joint like you would like to see it. It's up on that up on that bicep, which makes it a little tougher, as allows Volker to base out here with 20 seconds left to go in this first period. Now Fox trying to lock up that chicken wing again on the left side. Volker doing a good job building his base as the towel boy is out for the final 10 seconds of this first period, is Theodore Fox of Central DeWitt leading Tristan Volker 2-0 as we go to the second period, as our dual meet score 27-8 in favor of the Hawks, who lost the first 2 matches and have come back to win the last 5.
Jamie, on the mat in front of us at 170, we have a rematch of the finals on Saturday. Logan Pitt seeded number 1. Jack Newhouse seeded number 3. They met in the finals, and Newhouse winning by a fall over Pitt. And Newhouse out quickly with a 2-point takedown and a reversal by Pitt. This thing is going to be knotted up at 2s. A lot of hand fighting, a lot of collar ties going on. A lot of collar ties going on, and an ankle pick by Newhouse. Picked up the 2, and then a quick sit-out turn-in and reversal by Pitt. Knocks this thing up at 2-2. And back to action on the restart. There's a stand-up by Newhouse. Pitts is going to try to drop down and pick up a single, and we're out of time here. So it's going to be Pitts' choice. He's going to defer over to Newhouse, and Newhouse will choose down.
Second period, Theodore Fox chooses down, and on the restart after going out of bounds, a real quick switch by Fox as he goes up 4-0 over Tristan Volker of West Delaware. Minute 20 left to go in the second period over there. Another chicken wing attempt on the left side by Fox. He's trying again. Volker doing a great job of fighting that off, as now tilting and going to his back is Volker. And now he's going to fight that off, and now counting back points is our official, as coming over the top is Fox. He's got Volker on his back. Our official is looking close. 55 seconds remaining in the second period, as Theodore Fox already with a 4-0 lead over Tristan Volker. He's trying to come around top. He's out in front of Volker. Now he's going to go around the side and try to flatten Volker out. He's got to get that. Volker's got to try to get his right arm through and punch it through, as Fox now goes chest to chest. Now he's going to go, there it is, as there's a fall in 3 minutes, 26 seconds. So 3:26, Tristan Volker loses that match by fall. And it'll be 27-14 in favor of the Hawks.
Well, out in front of us, Jack Newhouse took down, and Logan Pitts riding on top. 53 seconds left to go in the second. Pitts has a chicken wing locked up on Newhouse on the left side, and Pitts showing some strength here as he's got that chicken wing locked up, and Newhouse is trying to post his right arm and his right leg to keep from getting turned over. Pitts is going to jump sides. Newhouse trying to free that left arm. 30 seconds left, and Pitts gets high. Now let's see if Newhouse can score here. Stand-up attempt by Newhouse. Let's see if he can split the hands. 21 seconds left. And there's a lift and return by Pitts. Newhouse up off the mat, front tripped him and took him back down to the mat. And it's going to be Pitts' choice to start the third period. And this thing is knotted up at twos, so it's going to be a Donnybrook this third period, as this is a rematch here from Saturday's championship. So you'd like to see you beat him the first time, Jamie. You'd like to beat him again.
Absolutely. Over on the far side, Jordan Brees up for the Hawks, as Brees, wrestling at 182 pounds, taking on Mitch Machowski of Central DeWitt. And that match just underway. Let's check here real quick. It is Brees and Machowski.
Machowski did not place on Saturday in the tournament. He did wrestle, and Brees taking the silver medal. There's a short stand-up by Pitts. Nice claw ride by Newhouse as he drives Pitts back down to the mat. Riding an inside wrist. He's always got to take Pitts off his face. Pitts working from hand control. Brees up on top, riding double inside wrist now, making Pitts carry all of his weight on the front side.
Pitts get a takedown, Roger.
Reversal.
Okay. Reversal. Over there on the far side, it's Jordan Brees blocking up a drive cradle, coming around front headlock position, but he is just going to pick up the 2 point as he lets go of that drive cradle, and now goes to work on top of Mitch Machowski.
Newhouse, meantime, had an inside wrist. He's going to stack him up. He's got a fall. There's a fall. I think that's the same thing we saw on Saturday. That was a half Nelson and a stack. And 4:52, Newhouse will pick up the fall. Unbelievable stack. As I think Pitts thought he was going to roll out of it. And Newhouse reached up and just blocked his head and stacked him up, forced all that pressure through. And I'm telling you what, that was a stack, and Pitts had nowhere to go but to his back. Great job by Jack Newhouse with the fall.
As Jordan Brees still leading 4-0 now after a 2-point takedown, 2-point near fall, leads it 4-0 as the first period comes to an end. I believe this is going to be Ben Petlin taking the forfeit for the Hawks at 195 pounds. So Petlin will pick up a forfeit for the Hawks at 195, and I believe Harrison Goebel will move up and wrestle 220 for the Hawks, and Ben Ridenauer will bump up to heavyweight here for the Hawks. We'll see who Goebel's opponent is at 220.
Well, they're playing,
as he looks like he's going to be taking on Austin Meyer. He should be at 220 on Saturday.
Austin Meyer won his first round match and
would have gone to the back.
Ended up in 8th place.
As nothing are Reese and Maquoketa as Brees working in on a double leg here on Maquoketa. Got him up in the air. He's going to pick up I don't know if there's going to be the fall. Hit him up. Maquoketa came in and faced Brees, and in 2 minutes and 55 seconds, Jordan Brees picks up the fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, in about 5.5 seconds, Harrison Goebel out with a takedown on Austin Meyer. And that was very, very quick. I'll tell you what, Harrison Goebel.
Try to explain a little bit better about Brees as well. We've got a second here. Brees, as Maquoketa faced him, he dove back in on the legs, lifted him up in a double leg, and took him straight to his back, caught him on his back after the double leg takedown. And Brees picks up the fall, almost a defensive fall against Harrison Goebel here. You got to be careful. But the Hawks lead 45-14 right now. Here, as we only have 2 matches left to go, as Ben Ridenauer will bump up to heavyweight to take on Cam Lee.
Well, there's Ridenauer quickly out on his textbook high crotch, Jamie. And then he's going to pick up a takedown in about 7 seconds. So you like to see that. There's a tilt again by Goebel as he's got Austin Meyer on his back. Not going to get the fall here, but he's going to pick up 3 back. And we'll see if Harrison Goebel, he may build the lead. He may choose to build the lead here just a little bit for this first period. Maybe get his body warmed up, ready to go. He's got an inside wrist. I'll tell you what, that length, he can probably wrap his arms, one arm around the waist of Austin Meyer here. And very, very difficult to wrestle somebody that's got that much strength and flexibility and leverage like Harrison Goebel does. He's going to step over that right ankle of Austin Meyer and try to set up a cross-face cradle. Meyer's going to peel that cross-face off. Guy comes right back to work with that cross-face. We'll see if he can turn Meyer to his back with the cross-face.
Up to his feet here is Cam Lee over on the heavyweight mat, as right now we're leading 2-1 now with 1:09 left to go.
Nice butcher by Harrison Goebel. He's going to run out of time, but he'll pick up 3 near fall. And he'll go up 10-0 after 1. So we've seen some Hawks after that slow start, Jamie. But, hey, you got to give Howard and Pennison credit. They're 2 pretty tough freshmen, and we're going to see another tough freshman here at 106.
Little shuck by there by Ridenauer as he picks up his second takedown of that first period, trying to go with a butcher or a half Nelson, on the left side of Cam Lee, trying to pick up the fall. Lee doing a good job of turning away from it.
This could be a fall right here for Goebel as he came with a sit-out, then hip heights, and drove right back into Austin Meyer. There's the fall in 2:16. 2:16. So the Hawks will pick up another fall here, courtesy of Harrison Goebel.
And here's Ben Ridenauer with Lee on his back, as the Hawks leading now 51-14, as it's going to be Tiger. There's the fall for Ridenauer in 1:55. So with short time, Ben Ridenauer picks up the fall. And for our final match here, we're back to 1 match. This will be Tiger Vasky for the Hawks taking on Keaton Zimet, the Bob Murphy Invitational winner.
Yeah, and he's really tough.
So the Hawks with that Ben Ridenauer fall now lead 57-14.
I'd put that picking up where they left off on Saturday. Here's a high crotch by Zimet. Got Vasky flattened out on the mat. Guy's going to set up a farmer. Guy's got an inside wrist, rolls it out to a bar. He's got the right arm of Vasky tied up. Guy's going to step over the top of Vasky. He's got Vasky on his back with a half Nelson trying to go chest to chest. This match just underway. It's the last match of this first duel. Imagine, Jamie, they're going to have to take a short break for time constraints here, as we have a lot of first period falls there. And, it's just 7 o'clock right now. We're less than an hour. We started at about 6:06. So
was it?
Yeah, I believe it was.
I had 6'10", but
Okay.
I could have been off. I was guessing.
It was close. It was right in there. Basking a high bridge. Assignment with the reverse half Nelson. Now he goes right back to a half Nelson. There's the fall in 102. 102. So Simon will pick up a fall over Tiger Baskey. So that'll do it for the last match there. So let's take a short timeout. Jamie's going to add up the meet stats, and then they'll have a recap, and we'll find out how much time they're going to take between this next duel between 7:20. I think you just heard him say, Jamie. So we'll have a short break. But let's take a short timeout. We've got some great sponsors. Jamie's adding up all of the stats from that first duel. And we'll be right back with a recap. You're listening to Hold My Hold Action Womack style from the Maquoketa Cardinal Gymnasium. You're listening to Wrestling on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
Back into Maquoketa, West Delaware victorious against DeWitt Central 57-20. As the Hawks improved to 2-0 on the season, 1-0 in WAMAC East Division pool or wrestling matches, as DeWitt drops to 3-1 on the season and dual meets 0-1 in East Division matches. As a quick recap, we started at 113 pounds. West Delaware bumped up Luke Farmer, to wrestle 113. He was defeated by Robert Howard of DeWitt 10-0 to put DeWitt up 4-0. Then it was Cody Peniston at 120 pounds majoring Evan Woods of West Delaware 9-0. So the Hawks trailed 8-0. And then went on a quite a bit of a run there, Roger, as Stavely Maury picked up a 2-0 victory over Jeff Fuller. Ryan Phillips followed with a fall in 53 seconds over Isaac Payne. Cole Engel with a fall in 2 minutes and 42 seconds against Colin Courtney. Cale Meyer of West Delaware, a fall in 2 minutes and 50 seconds against Sawyer Mercado. At 152, it was Mitchell Mangold of West Delaware with a fall in 53 seconds over Max Cousins. At 160, Theodore Fox of Central DeWitt got the Sabres back in the win column with a fall in 3 minutes and 26 seconds over Tristan Volker. That made it 27-14, and DeWitt would only win one more match after that, as Jack Newhouse got a fall in 4:52 over Logan Pitts. Jordan Brees with a 2-minute 55-second fall over Mitch Machowski. At 195, Ben Petland picked up a forfeit for the Hawks. At 220 was Harrison Goebel with a fall in 2 minutes and 16 seconds over Austin Meyer. And at heavyweight, it was Ben Ridenauer with a fall in 155 over Cam Lee. And then it was Keaton Ziman of DeWitt with a fall over Tiger Vasky of West Delaware in 1 minute and 2 seconds, making the final team score 57-20 in favor of the Hawks. And match totals: Central DeWitt had 2 major decisions. West Delaware had 0. West Delaware with 8 falls. Central DeWitt with 2. West Delaware had 11 takedowns to Central DeWitt's 4, and West Delaware won 10 matches. Central DeWitt winning 4. So a very, very good night or way to start this dual meet for the Hawks, or this WAMAC Conference wrestling action for the Hawks, Roger.
Well, that's the whole idea when you come in here is you want to get off to your next goal now. You won the Bob Murphy Saturday. Your next goal is to stay on top of the WAMAC East and have a shot at taking that title. So you want to come in here and you want to wrestle very, very well. And after that slow start, the Hawks got their engines revved up and they went on that pin-a-thon there with about 5 straight pins. And Jamie, anytime you can out-pin somebody 8-1. You know, the DeWitt Sabres only scored 1 fall here. The Hawks had 8. Anytime you can go 8-1 in falls, you're going to win a lot of dual meets. And when you win a lot of dual meets, you're going to keep yourself in that position of having a shot at winning the WAMAC East.
Absolutely, especially with the type of competition that's in the WAMAC East, with the likes of Western Dubuque, Solon, and Mount Vernon, some of the better teams in the WAMAC East that the Hawks will have to continue to improve as they move forward throughout this season. Well, we're going to take a short break. We're going to about a 10-minute break here as we're expecting West Delaware and Maquoketa to take the mat at about 7:20. So we'll send it back to Faith at the station. She'll play some music for you, and we'll bring you back with the start of that dual meet. As the first dual meet only took 55 minutes was the total time on that first duel. So we'll bring you back with West Delaware taking on Maquoketa. For Roger Reed, I'm Jamie Baffey. We'll be back in just a little bit. You're listening to West Delaware Wrestling on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.